pressure of breaking news and tracking developments in real time takes a huge toll on journalists in the war zone. But the Israel-Hamas conflict has been the worst so far, claiming the highest number of journalist lives than any other conflict. According to the Committee to Protect Journalists, at least 23 journalists have died in the first 2 weeks of the Hamas-Israel war. That is more than 15 journalists killed in Ukraine between 2022 and 2023. This according to the CJP data. 19 of the 23 killed are Palestinian journalists. 3 are Israeli and 1 Lebanese. 8 journalists were injured and 3 journalists are missing or detained. Many of the journalists killed are photojournalists or videographers. International human rights law considers journalists as civilians who should not be directly targeted in attacks. Press freedom advocates are calling on Israel and other parties to end military practices that impact civilian lives, including journalists. Protests are being organized across the world in support of Palestinians on a daily basis. The UK, too, witnessed around 100,000 protesters on the streets. A video surfaced online showing a man chanting jihad. And now Home Secretary Suella Braverman questions the police over their force's decision to not arrest pro-Palestine protesters for calling jihad against Israel. The video surfaced online over the weekend, but the force posted on social media to say specialist counter-terrorism officers had not identified any offences arising from the clip. The meeting between Braverman and the Met Police Chief was already on the cards to discuss the ongoing protests and combating anti-Semitism. And now she will be asking for an explanation over the response to incidents that occurred on Saturday. In the latest, about 20,000 people packed into London's Trafalgar Square to demand the release of more than 200 hostages taken by Hamas during their October 7 attack. The rally followed a pro-Palestinian demonstration on Saturday, in which an estimated 100,000 people marched through the centre of London. Police cautioned before the march that anyone showing support for Hamas would face arrest, and any incident of hate crime would not be tolerated.